Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about one of the best productivity strategies that I know of and that I've actually used and seen the most growth that I've ever seen since I've started. What up everybody, welcome back to the X-Villain Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you've never been here before, I am so glad you're here. If you're new here, this is a channel where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can look for ways to encourage each other to be better than we were the day before. Better than yesterday, one stream at a time, one day at a time. If you feel like you vibe with that, feel free to subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. And you're gonna wanna subscribe because not just more videos. What else do you get if you subscribe? Create more perks for subscribers. Okay, so soon there's gonna be more reasons than just getting notified when videos go live, but right now you get to see more of these videos. So let's talk about that productivity strategy that we wanted to discuss, and that is, I know you've heard this, and I know you think that it doesn't mean that much and it's not that big of a deal, and I mean, if you do it, whatever. Make a schedule. Stop messing around and make a schedule. The reason why I'm telling you this right now is because I'm actually about to remake my schedule. The reason why I haven't had a schedule, like a solid, I'm not talking about a schedule on your Twitch, I'm not talking about a schedule on your YouTube when videos pop up, that's good too, but I'm talking about an actual schedule, like a physical schedule that you can go by and know like when things need to get edited by, when things need to get posted by, when you should be posting on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, because we are growing other places to bring our audiences to our live streaming platform since there's no discoverability, right? A schedule. Make a schedule. I'm actually super excited and inspired because I just bought a bunch of stuff to make my schedule come alive again. I've been streaming now on Twitch for 10 months, and I have seen the most amount of growth on my channel. I mean, from different things. I'm very big on trying different methods and seeing what works and what doesn't, and also not recommending something that I haven't tried to other people because that's just boo-boo. Anyways, my growth was slow. I was just starting, but it was slow. And there was areas that just got completely stagnant where I had to try something completely new, where I plateaued even very early, right? Because just getting, I think the lift off is just really hard on live streaming, because especially now on Twitch, it's just such a saturated platform that if you're not doing something very unique, if you're not finding multiple ways in which you can stand out and bring value to the crowd that you're trying to niche down on, then it just becomes difficult to grow. But what makes it easier is when you have something that's visible, that's tangible, that people can rely on. And by people, I don't just mean other people who consume your content, I mean you right, that's listening right now and watching this, you who creates the content. The reason why making a schedule is so important is because when we decide to pursue live streaming, when we decide to pursue YouTube and anything that is kind of like a self-employed endeavor, you are your own boss, which has its pros and cons. The cons of being your own boss is you have to decide when the work gets done, and most of the time you're not as hard on yourself as somebody else would be. So the pros are, yeah, you get to make your own work schedule and you get to decide what content comes out when, and you get to think about the ideas and make them manifest all of yourself, whether you get a team or not, and you get to build your own brand and you get to make money off of your own brand, right? You're not working for somebody else's dream, you're working for your own dream. But in the midst of all of that, it's very, very easy to talk yourself out of working, because we all want to get big. We all want to make this a sustainable income and foundation that we can spend the rest of our lives just thriving on. But the truth is, the overnight success thing, it's a myth. And the other part where you don't have to work that much and you just blow up because of luck, very, very, very rare. Like so rare that I would say it doesn't exist. But you have those very, very rare cases where people in the comments are gonna be like, well, what about that one guy who was like, you know what I'm saying? And then he like blew up. Anyways, We're not talking about that one guy. So that's why I say very, very rare. The thing is when we get to a place where we're tired, when we get to a place where we're comfortable, we're on the couch watching Netflix, feet kicked up, we got a soda or tea or whatever, right? And we're just hanging out, we're lounging, we're scrolling Instagram, we're laughing on TikTok, all of that good stuff. Those moments are the moments where editing a video, making a thumbnail, searching for SEO options and keywords and doing all of the work behind the scenes, making new scenes for your overlays, maybe creating new overlays, creating a website, making foundations for a podcast. I mean, there's so many things that you have to do behind the scenes on a constant basis, and that's not even including the part where you engage with your community, where you're in Discord, where you're on Twitter, where you're talking to everybody, responding to comments and doing all this stuff. That doesn't sound good when you're relaxing and comfortable. So what happens is I say, I'm supposed to be editing a video Friday night at 7 p.m. Let's just say that's my schedule. Then at 6:15, my friend says, hey dude, you wanna go see that new Star Wars movie that just came out? And I'm like, well, you see, of course I do. Of course, I don't need this. And then you say to yourself, I could edit that video another time. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not even that big yet, so I have plenty of time to grow. That's the reason you're not that big yet. The reason why you're not growing like you want to is because you're not thinking about it like a business perspective. You're not thinking like, hey, guess what? I have a lot of work to do, because there's people who are sleeping 3 hours because they're putting in so much work and they're getting so big. Like, you aren't gonna get big by just putting in a couple hours here and there. Like, we have to bootstrap down, get a schedule going, or else you're not gonna crush it. That's just how it is. That's the truth. And so when you have a schedule, that schedule is very hard to argue with. Whereas yourself, you're very easy to convince yourself that you can do something later, or it's not as important as you said it was earlier, or any of that stuff. So if you have a schedule and it says, hey, at this time, on this day, you have this stuff to do, guess what? You wake up and you get it done if you want to do anything else. And you make sure that those deadlines are met. It's a lot more difficult to switch up things that are on a couple weeks or a month already, set in stone, ready to rock, than it is to just think about it in your mind, have no accountability, not posting it anywhere, and just saying, hey guys, when I come out with a video, I come out with a video. When I stream, I stream. That is no way to grow. When I seen the most growth on my channel is when I switched to a schedule. I put it in my panels, put it on my Twitter, I put it on my Discord, I pinned it to the top of my profiles, and I made sure everybody knew what my schedule was. And then of course, the people who have been faithful and loyal and always watching my stream, they let me know when I don't meet that schedule. And guess what? That accountability is amazing. Shout out to all of you who hit me up on Twitter, who hit me up on Twitch, and let me know, hey bro, where are you? You said you're gonna be on at 7 a.m. and at 7:30. Did you sleep in? Are you coming? Are you gonna actually come on? Because we're waiting. Whatever the case is, that accountability helps a ton. That is also why I recommend, why I spent time buying things tonight to restart my schedule, why I recommend a physical schedule over a digital one. The reason why is because when you have a physical schedule, look at this cool stuff I got. I got a planner to be writing stuff in. I got some cool pens. I mean, whatever it's gonna take. I got brand new dry erase boards. I got markers. We got stuff to put stuff on. Look at all this stuff, dude. Like, I'm ready to rock, bro. And the thing is if you have a physical one, you're gonna consistently see it wherever your workspace is. Whereas if you have a digital one, it could be tucked into a folder. If it's on your phone, it's tucked into like one of your little groups. That's in a group, that's in a group. And you have to be very intentional upon constantly looking at it, unless you like put it on your front screen or something, which still isn't the same. When you have a physical one, it's in your face saying, hey, guess what? We got work to do, bro. We got work to do. Let's go. Let's grind. Let's hustle. Let's crush it today. Time to level up. And it just is another way to hold you accountable. Hey, like the channel. It'll really help us out a lot. Just go ahead and like it. Thanks, that's all. I think that a schedule is just so important, along with things like consistency. Also, we have a video talking about consistency, so if you want to check that out, look it up here. What I want to say, guys, is I would love in the comments to hear about what you guys are going to do with your schedules. Are you gonna do the same things I am? You're gonna go physical? Are you gonna go digital because your workspace is very much on your computer? Like, you know, when I'm in my office, it's because I'm editing videos, I'm streaming, but I don't just like sit in here and chill. A lot of times I chill outside of my office, whether I'm on a laptop or on my phone. So for me, physical stuff works a lot better. If you're in a different environment, let me know down in the comments because I want to hear you guys' stories and your guys' productivity hacks that maybe you have. Man, I am just so excited for every single person to crush it on 2020 this year. Like, this is your year. Don't let it slip away and we come back 2021 and 2022 and you're like, man, I really need to stop putting off that channel. I really need to stop putting off that new brand I'm starting, that new merch I'm putting out, that new book I need to write, that new film I'm gonna make. Whatever it is, like, start now, do it now, crush it, and just be excited because you can. Like, you can do this, and I would love to hear your stories. We stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. It's gonna be pretty much evening streams for a little while now. So I would love if you guys came and hang out. We can talk about writing a schedule. If you guys have any questions about it, maybe how I specifically do it. Not that I am like amazing and I just do it the best way, but if you have any questions, just let me know. Also guys, 2020, we're starting a water challenge. Check out the video. I would love for you guys to be a part of it. And that is part of the Healthy Gamer series. So be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you felt like you got something out of this video, a like for the video would go a long way for the channel. And feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell to be notified when more of our videos go live. I hope you guys have an amazing year, but also have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.